The following contest is the men's
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go, first two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
And into the corner he goes.
Cross body.
Boom!
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga and Tama have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now. Up high. Escapes out of that attack.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
To the sky! You saw that one coming. What a clothesline!
The finishing touches could be coming Jay's way here.
Shattering.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Beautiful tope atomico. Nicely done.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
And what a throw that was.
Oh, double axe handle connects. And attacking the body here could be a smart strategy.
What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here?
DDT!
Jacob about to end this fight.
Not looking good in this position. Timer's almost up. This next entrant gives their team the advantage inside the cage.
Both wrists captured. That was nasty. Look at Jay. His lights are off.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline. Old Bloodline, new Bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Everyone,
watch out.
He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
we've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title ring on the middle rope.
Oh, a splash! Going forward again. Spiked.
Jacob about to end this fight.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Over and over. So much aggression. Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind from the looks of this.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent and a long way down from there, but it looks like he has a plan. And Sami from there.
That's got to do it. No one can continue after that.
How could anything go on after what we just witnessed is beyond me. There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
Slam! Landed him. Clearly knows the damage that has been done with the opposing team's numbers advantage, and knows that those wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee. And it can be all over for Jay.
A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe as we're reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. Kick to the stomach. Oh, look at this.
Jay reverses.
Down on the ground, getting pulled back. Oh my goodness. Will Jay take advantage? End of the line for Zayn. He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him. Ready to flip on the top. Diving headbutt finds the mark.
Definitely some damage dealt to him there.
The competitor in Tonga coming through here.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight to see.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Smash clean through the table. That's going to stop you for a long time.
Oh man, that hurts even worse than it looks. Splinters everywhere.
Tonga setting it up. There it comes.
The Tonga twist. Will Sami recover? He got out of dodge just in time.
He's finding himself in some territory that does not want to be in. Counting down the seconds as it measuring it up. One more time. Down with a DDT.
Jay is it. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Sami predicted that. Nasty boot by Zayn. Is Zayn closing this out? Terrible position for Jay.
War Games has officially begun as the last combatant in assesses the situation.
Entering.
Tonga executing a vicious Tonga twist.
Victory nearly in hand for Tonga.
Wicked roundhouse kick.
Elbow drop.
Jay has solo right where he wants it.
Mat slam.
With some attitude.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. He's been dealt a good deal of damage. Super kick. And that attack has the street champ looking a little less tough.
Yeah, and Jay has him well measured.
And they just bumped and we see Zayn.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here. Escape that in a hurry.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Taking on even more brutal damage there.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now. Kick. Nasty kick.
Sami covers. Shoulders down.
Got there. This is almost over. Oh, man. Kick.
Team from defeat and looking at Jacob Fatu.
Russian leg sweep. Just a dominant display.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Blast off.
Caught in a bad spot.
Look at this, launched into the cage.
Entering even more dangerous territory. Sami with a big. This is it. He could put him away right here.
risking it all with a daredevil leap from the top.
Tonga setting it up. Here it comes.
Nearly a hand for Tonga. Feeling like it's over for Sikoa.
2. Oh, he kicked out.
Where in the world is he getting this from?
His beating heart will not be stopped.
Main event, Jey Uso with a close call right there. He definitely thought he had that one in the bag.
Got the leg.
Elbow lands hard.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Vicious. Is that all she wrote for Tonga?
2 count. Kicks out. He still has life.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can. Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
He's starting to look better.
Has Sami ended it there?
And now with the cover. Cover. Breaks the pin and keeps this one going. Look at this.
Double axe handle.
Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
We've seen that look before. Jey in position. Ooh, right in the face. And another stiff shot to the head here.
He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring.
Oh, a rear super kick.
They could have got that Tonga. And look out. Here it comes. Tonga twist.
Pin. Roman can put it away. Here's the cover. Cover.
Keeps his team in this one.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away. And Tama pays for leaving an opening.
Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
So what can end this?
And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has
Here
fallen.
are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy Hint.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the Tribal Chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Boom, and finish it off.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational asset. but Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Not a good spot to be in.
Oh, God! Goodness gracious! Destruction everywhere!
Way up and down hard. What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there. Look at this raw power.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those taking hold of Jay here. And it can be all over for Jay.
This War Games just got Usyk. Zayn joining the original Bloodline side.
Ooh, jarring back elbow.
Oh, man.
And he just has to be in indescribable pain.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Off the rope. The temple's being made a target. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
Caught him right the jaw.
What a shot.
Clubbing blow to the back. With a small of it back. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games. He's made sure the odds are above and beyond his favor now. Michinoku driver.
Tonga being neutralized there.
Zayn getting the better of his opponent on that one.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
Sami Zayn, who so much is a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy.
To the sky.
Impulse off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Ooh. Sami skiing short, helping him out there. And Sami's focus looked like it was shaken after that.
Whoa.
What a combo. Bang.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of what's Jacob Fatu's intentions here. Jacob about to end this fight.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Over and over. So much aggression.
Crashing along.
And it's Jay.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Sent him clear into the other ring.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. If he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines living in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE. He's headed up, might be going toward the top of this War Games structure. Drives his opponent down with a Yurr.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Super kick!
And that has to bring Jimmy down a peg.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu. And now the new from the top.
And here comes another one. And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT. About to end this fight.
Fatu's in your head.
That was brutal. And Jimmy is opened up. Narrowly escaping there.
Listen to this place. Pinpointing the leg.
Both wrists captured. No way Sami recovers from that.
Making his way to the top here.
From way up.
Taking the wind out of the stomp to the solar plexus. Lift off.
The Tonga twist. Victory nearly at hand for Tama.
Sami Zayn with a big boot.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Lifted it completely helpless here.
Ooh, didn't see that one coming.
Super kick. Ouch. Punch right in the head. We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
Hazardous position as Jimmy gains his footing.
Super kick. Meanwhile, here's Sami Zayn.
Zayn is wrapped up. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. Ooh.
Zayn able to adapt.
Tonga Loa might be dangerously close to being put away.
Tonga goes for the pin. And he kicks out of the pin. One.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Ooh, he fends that. Climbing up the War Game. Fireman's carry. Nice takedown into the punishing streak of Sikoa. Just got a bit halted.
Yes, he's put a little extra oomph into that one.
Tonga doesn't seem as composed after that attack. Fist directly to the gut. Bashing them with that hammer.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more efficient. And blow after blow being absorbed by the midsection.
That has to make breathing difficult.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
This could be the end of the night for Jey Uso. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we...
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama, Tonga, and Tongaloa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tongaloa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all four competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can find.
Their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, and a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
Well, the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents two teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
Kick to the gut.
A jab after jab after jab, and
Bam! There's the hook.
so many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve. Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
He tags out.
Samoan drop, Byron?
No, it's the Hawaiian drop.
Oh.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, he's on that path. Caught that and reversed it. Sent right into the corner. Oh, he cuts it off.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it. Ooh-wee.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Underhook suplex. We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for it.
And he goes for the pin. He kicks out with authority.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
Tama was expecting that.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Over, nice DDT.
And he is directed into the corner.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Face first in the turnbuckle. Forearm to the jaw.
Running bulldog. Great response to Tama there. What grace. Float over to the DDT. And Tama wasn't shown any mercy there.
Even on the attack, Montez just has that swagger.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Tama saw what was coming.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark. Producing a trampling.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Tag made, the Islanders. What do they have planned here? Oh, Savant kick drops their opponent.
The Profits are down, and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards. Oh, catches a kick to the face. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the lift-off.
Tag made. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Anawahi family that Tez and Dawkins can't quite overcome.
Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos.
Here we go.
Elbow connects.
And makes the tag to their partner. Oh, what a jumping headbutt.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now. From the top.
Diving headbutt.
And does he want it once more? Climb.
Taking flight.
Off the mark with that one.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their parting cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it. and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads. And he got flying.
Oh, man. We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often. The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
Haku
With the Tongan death grip. Pain just...
There it is, tapping up.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
The Profits battling with every ounce of their souls.
And the Islanders are unleashing a mauling.
Placed into the corner here.
Running hip attack. What impact?
Oof. Oh!
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
He's going high for Dawkins. Cover. He gets the kick out after the one.
Unbelievable display of will in the late stages of this matchup.
Wards that off. What a response.
Oof.
Oh, my! Vicious headbutt. Running knee.
Oh, looking to cripple the leg. Here we go.
Headbutt connects.
And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
Making the most of that with the pin.
2. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain on behalf of WWE and the 2K families. We all thank you so very much for playing, and on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the tribal chief. Is Roman Reigns still your tribal chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.